Что-то у меня за... Так, sorry. О. I know exactly right. I can stand right for the people. Alright, get them pimpers. Hello. Oh, my yes. Well, good evening. How are you getting on?
I'm fine.
I'm very glad to hear it. So we'll begin our lesson with checking our homework, and then we'll switch to the words in the student's book. So the words will be related to the topic sports. Okay. So your homework was to do exercise 10 on page 81. Exercise 10 on page 81. Say what you will do if it doesn't rain. Doesn't rain. Okay? You see the example. I will go swimming if it doesn't rain. Have you got the student's book?
Yes.
Okay, just open the book and do the task. Just open the book on page 81. I don't know how to get that. Say what you will do if it doesn't rain.
89.
Yeah, 81. 81. 8, 1. I will go swimming if it doesn't rain. Okay, it's the first example. Okay, what is the second example?
Exercise 9.
10.
10.
10. Okay.
Say what you will do if it doesn't rain.
Okay.
I will sleep a lot.
I will sleep a lot. What is the continuation? If
If it was,
doesn't, no, if it
If-
doesn't rain, doesn't rain.
it doesn't rain.
Okay. Do you remember the topic conditionals?
Yeah.
Okay, we use the present simple in the subordinate clause, and we use future simple in the main clause. Okay, number 2. What is number 2? What will you do if it doesn't rain?
I will play mobile games.
What? I will.
Play mobile games.
Oh, we'll play mobile games if it doesn't rain. Okay. Okay, 2 more sentences. 2 more. Say 2 more sentences.
I will eat a lot.
Okay.
I will
Maybe.
drink a lot.
Like if it doesn't rain, okay, I will eat a lot if it doesn't rain, and I will drink a lot if it doesn't rain. Okay. Is it raining in Moscow? No, now?
No.
Is it? No, it isn't. Okay. No, it isn't. Neither is in Minsk. Neither is in Minsk. Okay. It's sunny in Minsk. Yeah, it's sunny in Belarus, as a matter of fact. Okay, today we will take new words on the topic sports. And you will learn these words and will learn how to express your ideas on the topic sports. Okay. I will show my screen. So exercise 11 on page 81. Exercise 11 on page 81. These are the new words for you to learn. Guess what these words mean? Guess what these words mean?
Нам на диктант как раз их задали.
Ah, dictation. So did you write the dictation?
Нет, вот мы будем писать.
Ah, okay. Just have you already taken these words? Have you already taken the words in exercise 11C? Read the phrases and sentences to know how to use the words. So did you take this task? Did you take this task?
Можно сказать, что мы его не делали,
To take this task? Okay, you will do it later.
нам задали именно эти слова на диктант.
You will do it later. Okay. So guess what these words mean.
Крикет, гольф.
Cricket. Okay, yeah. Can you see the transcription?
Я на русском говорю еще.
Oh, cricket, okay. Golf, okay. Club.
Cricket, golf, club, rugby, college, match, athletics, horse riding,
Horse riding. Okay.
university, international, or
Championship. Okay. I suppose the meaning of these words is quite clear. So climbing. So we climb the mountains. So it's climbing. So university, it's the place where you study. Horse ride.
Я не очень понял.
Championship.
Да.
Okay. Then, for example, football championship, hockey championship. You know,
Почему сип?
championship.
Чемпион.
So it's like the tournament in different kinds of sports that is held to define champion. Championat, like championship. Champions League. Have you heard about Champions League in football? Champions League, yeah. University is quite clear. International is clear. Match is clear. You can pronounce match or match. Rugby, club, golf, cricket, athletics, horse riding, climbing, University. Okay. Point B. Okay, you see these words. Okay, have you already read the words in school? Yeah, have you already read the words in school?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do the task 12 on page 82? Exercise 12 on page 82. So did you do this task? Did you do this task?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we can do exercise 12. Okay. Do you know the meaning of the word boat? So
Right.
boat is a means of
Ну,
transport.
лодку.
Okay.
Тут
Okay.
лодку.
Yeah. Row means to like
Грести.
move. For example, here. The road.
Гребля.
Uh-huh. Okay, maybe I'll show you.
Не знаю. Гребля.
Row. Uh-huh. Гребля. Yeah. Rowing. Row. To row.
Это что, матрешка, что ли?
Oh yeah, матрешка. Yes. It's it has different meanings, isn't it? To row. Oh, I don't have the. Okay, I haven't found the meaning of the word related to the sports. It's used only in 2 meanings. A line of things, people, animals, a line of houses. It's a row. The Cambridge Dictionary doesn't know this meaning. This meaning. Okay. To go boating. Probably. Spread. Widespread. Widespread. Okay. Maybe let's do exercise 12 on page 82. Read out names of sports and games. Will you do it?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1.
Competition.
Competition. Okay.
Так, athletics, boating, climbing, mountain. Ой, ошибочка.
Probably.
Probably horse riding, golf, ball, skating, rugby, row, team, volleyball, lawn, swimming, cricket, basketball, skiing, hockey, develop, football, compete,
Alone.
alone, rowing,
Okay. Which words denote the sports with the ball? Which words show that the game is played with the ball? Can you answer this question? Can you answer this question? Can you answer this question? Not these question, but this question. This question. Okay. What sport is played with the ball? Milan.
Mm.
Okay. What sports can you play with the ball?
Football, volleyball,
Volleyball. Okay, right. Yeah.
что еще знаю?
Okay. Can
Ну,
we play? Can we play golf?
basketball.
Basketball. Yeah, right. Yeah. There are two. There are two more sports. So volleyball, basketball, volleyball, and basketball. Can you name any others? So there are two more. Just find the word ball in the name of sports. Where is the word ball used? Maybe the most famous sports in the world. Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know? Cristiano Ronaldo, Beckham,
Messi.
Messi. Okay. What is the name of the sport?
Football.
Football. Okay. And in this sport, the ball is very small. It's green.
Tennis.
Yeah, yeah, tennis and golf. Golf.
Go.
Yeah, golf. Okay. Okay. Which sport, which activity is performed in winter? Which sport is organized in winter? Which two sports are played in winter? Milan, which two sports are played in winter?
Hockey.
Hockey, right? Yeah, it's hockey. So we use the puck. We don't use the ball to play hockey. We use the puck. Scheibe. We use the puck, yeah, to play hockey. Okay, and another sport.
Всё, больше не знаю.
Okay, sticks. So we use sticks to
Skin.
skiing. Yeah, skiing. So skiing and hockey are played in organized in winter. Okay. hmm Which sport help? Which activity will help you to reach the mountain? Which sport will climbing? Okay, very good. Happy to reach the mountain. Okay.
And falling.
What?
And falling from the mountain.
Holy?
Falling.
Falling. So if you fall from the mountain, you will not be on the mountain. You will be on the ground. If you fall from the mountain.
When you can't fall, you can't climb the mountain.
How do you understand this phrase?
Не знаю, не умеешь падать, не можешь залезть.
No, it's maybe it's the Russian proverb, but it's not used in the. But maybe the English equivalent doesn't exist to the Russian proverb. Okay. As maybe there isn't any English equivalent to the word sutki in Russian. We just say a day. Or maybe we can say 24 hours, but we don't say sutki. We don't have this equivalent. Okay. We don't say this equivalent. Okay. Exercise 13, page 83. Exercise 13, page 83. Your task is to make up as many true sentences as you can. Be very attentive. Maybe I will give you small hints if it's too difficult for you. The first one about radio. I bought little soup. I bought little soup. Okay. Radio. Milan, where are you?
I'm here.
Mm.
Radio. Мы сейчас 14 или...
13. 13. 13.
Radio was invited
By?
А точно by или in?
By. Okay. If we talk about the person, we use the by, the preposition by. If you talk about the country, we say in. Talk about
Я же не знаю, кто создал радио. Ну, наверное, Белл.
Yeah, Alexander Bell. So radio was invented by Alexander Bell.
Football was
Maybe it's
invented
very fast.
in, скорее всего, in America.
Well,
Или
was it?
где футбол сделан? В Америке или в Англии?
Radio was football. Football was invented.
By...
Okay, in America we say soccer.
Ну, тогда in England.
Yeah, of course it's England. It consists of two words, foot and ball. Yeah, but in England we measure the length with meters, but in the United States we measure the length with foots and feet. Because I would say 3 meters tall. 3 feet tall. No, we don't say 3 meters tall. We say 3 feet tall. We say 7 feet tall. Okay. Then the telephone. Where was the telephone invented?
Telephone was invented in England.
Are you sure? By whom? The telephone in Russia. Okay, by a famous Russian scientist. By a famous Russian inventor. Maybe engineer. But I haven't heard about him too much.
Bell?
Bell invented the radio. Who invented the telephone? Or maybe we can Google this information.
Не, я знаю. Но, скорее всего, тут надо, что он типа в Англии появился. Может, тут не написан вариант.
Okay, you have a limited number of choices in column 3.
Number 3.
Okay, the telephone. What about the telephone?
I think number 3. The telephone was invented in England.
No, you can't use England twice. You have already used England and point with football.
А может быть, football
You think okay?
was invented by a
No,
Popov?
no. Football is not the football is the sport. It's not. Maybe it can't be called the invention in a direct sense. Maybe football maybe appeared. It's better to say football appeared in England. It's not the device. It's not the device like the mobile phone. It's not the device like microphone. It's not a device like screen. So it's the sport. But the telephone is the invention. We can touch the telephone. We can touch the telephone. We can dial the number with the help of the telephone. Okay. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and etc. Okay. Oh, where was the telephone invented? But all the telephone invented.
The telephone was invented by a Popov.
Yeah, by Popov, yeah. Alexander Popov, Alexei Popov. I'm not sure. Alexander Popov. Alex Popov, maybe. Alex Popov. Yeah, telephone was invented by Alex Popov. Okay, let's Google this information.
Мне кажется, нет.
Telephone. Who invented? Sorry. The later is Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Maybe radio was radio. Okay, radio. Sorry, maybe I was wrong. Radio was invented by Popov. Popov. Yeah. He was a student of. He was a student at the physicist chemical department. He was a student in the Department of Physics and Chemistry in Russia. Have you heard about yeah. What? Here. It was invented in the end of the 19th century. So radio. Popov. Alexander Popov. Russian physicist. Have you heard about it? Him?
No.
Okay, so radio was invented by Popov. You should be proud of this inventor. He was born in your motherland. Yeah. Okay. And fast food.
Fast food was invented in America.
Fast food was
Good
invented
idea.
in yeah, it's clear. Hamburgers, crisps or chips, like ice cream. So ice cream is also a type of fast food. Okay, let's do point B. In this case, you have the words is spread. Make the sentences. Cricket.
I will probably play chess next Monday.
Okay.
I will
Okay. What other sports will you play next Monday? Next week, you may say. Next week, next Tuesday. You may use another day.
uh, I will probably play football next Monday.
Next Monday, okay. So you'll probably play football next Monday. Okay. What other sport will you play?
Но это все равно неправда, потому что сейчас не поняла, что потому что холодно.
Yeah, it will be rather cold. Okay. What other game can you name?
М,
Will you play volleyball next Monday?
Yes,
Okay, make it a
I will
sentence.
probably play volleyball next Monday.
Okay. Another sport?
I will probably play 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 phone next Monday.
What? Play phone?
Yes.
Play phone.
Yes.
But it's not the name of the sport. It's the
Нет.
device.
На данный момент это
Will-
считается
will
одним
you-
видом спорта.
We can say play draughts. We will play domino. Next Monday. Okay. What 5 or 6 widespread sports and games in Russia do you know?
Русских видов спорта практически нет. Потому что там все, что связано с бол и так далее, это все к нам из Англии и Америки прошло.
Okay, but what sports are popular in Russia in general? Maybe you
Ну,
may say football as well.
футбол,
Football, yeah. We
баскетбол.
have. Sorry, my microphone is.
Это
Microphone is okay.
yes.
Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
So football. Russia
And
has its
basketball.
national football championship. Do you know such teams as CSKA, Spartak, Dynamo Moscow?
Спартак.
Yeah, Spartak, Dynamo Moscow. I'm not a big fan of the Russian championship, as a matter of fact. And maybe I haven't watched football matches lately, but maybe 20 years ago, I watched a lot of football matches. 20 years ago. Okay, football. Yeah, football is popular in Russia, and maybe the World Football Championship was held in Russia. I don't remember exactly. Maybe in 2000. Wait, I remember 2019. The World Football Championship was held in Russia. Okay. The other sport,
Баскетбол. Волейбол.
basketball. Basketball is also popular. Volleyball. You may name another sport.
Киберспорт.
What?
Киберспорт.
Cybersport. Cybersport. Why not? Do you think the skating is popular in Russia?
Ну, maybe hockey.
Yeah, hockey. Yeah, hockey is also popular in Russia and in Canada, especially. Canada, because there are a lot of cold places in Russia, and the winters are quite long. In Siberia, for example, that's why a lot of people play hockey. But in Belarus, the winters have become very warmer over the past 10 years, and there you can't even see the snow during the whole winter in Belarus. Okay, maybe let's do exercise 16. Use the following word combinations in the sentences of your own. So you see example, develop one's body. A lot of exercises develop our body.
To develop. Так.
To develop a plan.
To develop a plan.
Mm-hmm.
To develop one.
What will help you to develop a plan?
Мне поможет, чтобы составить план.
Mm-hmm. Develop a plan.
А.
To make a plan, to make a plan.
А develop это составить или развивать?
It's closer to the word make than as составить. Just, yeah, to make, to build, develop a plan.
Просто нам сказали, что это значит развивать, как бы развивать.
So the word develop has different meanings in different contexts, as a matter of fact. It has different meanings. It has different meanings.
Ну, не сказать, что они особо отличаются, развивать.
Develop, so something positive. You construct a plan. Something positive. Okay, to develop a plan, what helps you to develop a plan? So okay, you may just say I developed. You may use the your own sentence. You may just tell me about a particular plan that you developed. maybe last week.
I develop.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Даже не знаю, что это составить может. I
Okay.
develop
Plan.
a plan of
You may use your own animal. You may use your own favorite animal. Maybe you forgot about this animal. I'm glad that you forgot about the animal.
Не знаю, что тут можно составить.
Okay. The plan. Have a plan. What plan? Think about the plan. To plan to do something. Okay. What are you doing maybe next week? What are you doing next week? What are you planning to do? I developed a plan.
To develop a
To do what? I developed a plan to
eat mice.
eat mice. Okay. Yeah. You
Да.
remember your favorite animal. I developed a plan to catch. You can't eat mice if you don't catch.
Не, ну почему? Можно
Because the mice don't live in your house.
ну, можно их завести.
Develop a plan to eat mice. Okay. Then let's make the sentence we develop one's business.
To develop
Develop one's business. Maybe you can say about the concrete business, about the definite business. Mhm. 17:35. So it's 35 past 5. Okay, develop one's business. How can you develop your business? What about the business of your father? Папа что может сделать? Develop one's business.
to develop eat mice.
No, develop one's business.
А как
Don't
будет
you
продавать?
sell maybe to sell?
To sell some things.
And how is related to the business? I can't figure out.
Не, ну можно есть такое понятие.
Can't figure out.
Продавать,
Can't figure.
покупать дешевле, продавать дороже.
Okay, but how is it related to the expression to develop one's business?
Не знаю.
Try to make the sentence with expression to develop one's business. So it's the task. So use the following word combinations of your own.
To develop
Begin the sentence: my father or I, my mother, my friend.
I
Develop. We would say developed. I develop. Oh, okay. Do you see the word develop? Okay. Use this word, Milan. Milan,
what?
are you alive?
Yes,
I can't recognize you.
I'm here.
Okay. Do you understand the phrase to develop one's business?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Maybe you can say me what helped you to develop your business. Sorry, what helped your father to develop your business? What helped you to build the house for mice? Дом для мышей. The house for mice. What helped you to build the house for mice?
to break their house and made and build a new.
Okay.
To break their house and to make a new.
And to make the sentence with the phrase to develop one's business.
To develop.
So just remove to and say, begin the sentence. My father developed, or something helped my father develop his business.
Uh,
Let me say, maybe breaking the house, and maybe breaking a new house and build
nice is help to
has helped.
it
Uh,
help us to develop our business.
okay, maybe just mice,
Yes.
just mice. Not don't say eating, just
Right.
just mice. Mice help my family to develop our business. Help my family to develop our business. Okay. Status number 3, to develop one's ideas.
To develop one's e-
Ideas.
ideas.
Hmm. How can you develop your ideas?
Uh, we can think and it will help us to
Hmm.
develop ideas.
Not bad. 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 We can say. Okay. Okay. Develop one's imagination. What will help you to develop your imagination?
Mm. Uh,
Mhm.
Eating papers is help us to develop
No. Our imagination.
imagination.
Okay. So is this word difficult to pronounce?
No, you know,
Imagination. Okay, repeat after me.
imagination.
Imagination. Once again,
Imagination.
imagination. J. So, the sound maybe J doesn't exist in Russian, but it exists in Belarusian language. Dozj. Yeah. Imagination. J. Not D. Imagination. Imagination. Okay, so it's it's part number 1. Sorry. Okay, then maybe let's take exercise 17 on page 83. So fill in the words boat, boating, row, rowing, team, college, international, competition, lawn. So fill in the gaps using these words.
Mm.
No, the message phrase.
Uh,
A popular sports in Britain. So what sports are popular in Britain?
Hockey and football are also popular sports in
Okay, maybe football and golf. You may say football,
football
football.
and basketball.
No, we don't have the football. The task. We can say maybe boating,
Ah, boating and rowing.
rowing, boating and rowing. Okay, very good. Number two. Number two. What is number 2? Football.
Football and ой, не football. Stop. Нет. Boating and rowing.
Boating and rowing. Okay. Number 2. Our football took part in the.
But is а, football team
Okay, good. Took part.
took part in the in the competition.
Competition last year. Okay. Last year. Okay. 3. There is a green.
Because this is a green inter. This is a green lawn.
Lawn
Lawn in the front.
in front of our cottage. There is a green lawn in front of our cottage. Okay. Number 4. What is number 4?
Where do you keep your finish?
Fishing. Fishing.
Oh,
Fishing. Fishing. Yeah. There isn't sound. There isn't the consonant N in this word.
International
Fishing.
fishing.
Okay. It's the place where you can fish. Boat. Where do you keep your fishing boat? Okay. 5. That's all. Here goes. Miller, number 5.
He goes in for sports and takes part in all international competitions.
In all international competitions, yeah. Okay, 6. What is 6?
Can you
Mm-hmm.
row?
Can you row? Okay. 7.
Are you a member of your international
No.
of
Cricket team. Not international cricket team. Local. College, yeah. College cricket team.
a college?
College. So it's a place where you study. Like so it's similar in Russian and English college. College. Look at that. College, college. Because the accent can be different. Sometimes some people say in Russian college, some people say college. So actually it's the French word. Okay. You may be surprised, but the English word kindergarten is the Germanic word. But if you want to get the higher education, go to the university. That is a Latin word. Or you may go to college. That is a French word. So the higher education is more prestige than the education of primary level. So if you're not educated, you will remain Germanic, and if you're educated, you will become French. This way. So the French was the language of the elite, and the Germanic, like the Old English, was the language of the low class, of the peasants. Okay, maybe let's. Okay, maybe it's. I suppose it's not necessary to give you the tape script because we don't have a lot of time. Okay, just read the poem. Selfish. Selfish. Okay, exercise 18. Okay, and have you got your own home task in school?
Ну, там слова к диктанту.
No,
Да, а там слова.
just to revise the words. Just revise the words. Okay. Okay.
Так, я-
Try to read. Okay.
так, а это какая страничка?
Page 84. But you can see this page on my screen. 84. Selfish. Selfish. No, selfish. Selfish. Yeah, selfish. So it's my
Ну, куда
mistake.
selfish? Что такое selfish?
A person who thinks about himself. No, egoist. It's written. It's written on page 84. You see the translation on page 84, Kates. Selfish. By the way, do you consider yourself a selfish person? Do you think that you are selfish? Milan?
Мгм.
No, okay. We have some time. Just maybe you can read the first 5 lines, and then we'll finish our discussion. We'll finish our class.
This is mine, that's yours. Don't touch mine, get your own. This is mine, that's yours, Hey, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that? That's mine. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that? It's
That's his.
that's
That's
his.
it. That's it. Okay. By the way, some people in Great Britain may say that's his when they speak really fast. They can omit the letter H. It's called H dropping. That's his. Okay, who is that? Okay, the answer to the question maybe with some of the fall already. Whose is that billion? That's his. They mean that's his. Okay. Hey. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with that? It's her.
That's hers. The British people may say that's hers. Okay. Then what's
What's mine is mine. Or
what's yours?
what yours, it's yours. What his, it's his. What hers, it's hers. What ours, it's ours. What theirs, it's theirs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The lesson is over. Okay, at home you will read the text about popular British sports and games. And do exercise 12 on page 86. Read out the sentences from the text to describe the pictures. Although there will be 7 sentences that you should write or say. Exercise 20 or page 86. Okay. The lesson is over. How do you find this lesson? Was the topic interesting for you?
It was interesting.
Yeah, maybe sports is more interesting than health problems. So sports, when we talk about sports, we mean something positive. When we talk about our health, we mean something negative. Okay, exercise 12. Okay, I will write the task in chat. Okay. Is everything clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, I suppose is everything clear? Okay, the lesson is over. See you see you this Wednesday. See you this Wednesday. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye. Success attend you. Bye. That's 20 page 86. Okay, read the text. Have you taken the photo?
Yes.
Okay, 20 page 86. It's student's book part 2. Student's book part 2.
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
No, success to you. Take care of yourself.